Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am setting up my sinking funds. If you would like to see how I do that, please keep on watching. So today I am going to be setting up sinking funds. I haven't had them in a while. I used to do it, but money got tight and I wasn't able to do it. So I kind of want to start it. Even if you only have $1 to contribute, go ahead and start sinking funds. They will help you out. Even if you have $5 in there, grab that $5 because that's going to help. So that's my mind frame and that's what I'm going to do. So today I'm going to be setting up sinking funds, starting mostly with zero, adding what I do have, and then let's see what happens for the next year. So let's go ahead and do that. So I purchased let me go ahead and move that. So I purchased my binder that I will be using from Amazon. I will link this below if anybody wants to know, but it comes with these guys. This is going to all be in here so I can close it. But it comes with all of these wonderful envelopes, and I am going to use my Cricut to create labels, and I'm going to put this on. So if you want to see me do that, you can watch me. If not, you can skip over to when I stuff my sinking funds. So let's get right into it. I'm going to cut these out, and you can see that has them, so I'm going to cut them out using StarCraft vinyl, and I'm going to be using their transfer tape. So let's get started. And by the way, it doesn't matter if you cut it like I just did. I'm peeling that part off and you're only going to see the letters. Okay, so now that I have all of them cut out, I am going to weed them now. I'm done weeding now. That took way longer than it needed to take. So let's go ahead, I have my little, and some of my tools. So let's go ahead and start. So I want to start by, so this is a binder that I got from Amazon and I will be using for my sinking funds. So let's go ahead and grab that. I kind of want the front to be all nice looking. There it goes. And let's see where we want to place this. Do I want it that way or this way? Let's do it this way. The S is down there already. So okay, scratch that enough. And let's pull that up. And there we go, we have sinking funds. And then I'm gonna grab a sticker. I found this on Etsy and it printed really nice. I'm gonna take this girl And I'm gonna put her somewhere down here. And then let's take, I'm sticking to everything. Then let's take a couple of flowers and a bow. Let's put it on here to get some contrast of color. And then I'll add something here later on. So let's go ahead and put this to the side. And let's grab this and start doing our sinking funds. So the first sinking fund is going to be Talum. And Talum is my son. And so I want to start a sinking fund for him. I started a little bit and then I started putting like $20 in there here and there because I don't have that much left over after bills. And then life happened and then 2020 happened and then I stopped. So I want to continue to do that. I also have an online account for him. Should I put this in here? I also have an online account for his savings. It's in Ally. But what I want to do is when I can stuff him, can I stuff him? When I can stuff this envelope, I want to put it in the envelope and then at the end of the month, go and put it into the bank. So let's go ahead and put that. And so I've had this other binder for my everyday bills. And so when I originally did it, I did them all with this closing this way. So I'm going to alternate them because when they're all full, this side is like bulky and this side, so I kind of want to even them up. So let's set that to the side. Let's grab the next one. So my sinking funds and how they will work, they're going to be like up in the air. There's going to be some that might be synced, some that might be synced. I cannot talk. There might be some that might be stuffed, but they're on the back burner. Bills are first and then sinking funds if I have enough left over. But that's kind of like where I'm at mind frame wise. The next one is going to be personal. It says personal care because I just didn't know what to call it, but this will be like for me. If I wanted to go get something done, if I wanted to get my eyebrows waxed or threaded because God knows I need it. So that's that. And so the next one is going to be car maintenance. Put that back. Car maintenance. So I believe in sinking funds and emergency funds. Right after I started doing this about a year ago, the first sinking fund I had was car maintenance, and I had got my $1,000 emergency fund. I went to take my child to school, everything was fine, and some reason the preschool that he was in, their parking lot was like a dirt rock parking lot. I don't know why they couldn't pave that, but I've been dropping them off all year and it's been fine. So I dropped them off and I came back and my tire was completely flat. Like completely flat, like somebody must have like jabbed my tire, but no one jabbed my tire, but it was like so flat. And the drop off is only like 10 minutes. So it's not like I was in the school for a long time. And I had an emergency fund, but I also had a sinking fund in car maintenance, which meant I didn't need to touch my emergency fund. I just used my sinking fund to get a new tire and I didn't feel stressed at all. And this is why I believe in sinking funds and emergency funds and things of these natures, because like he says, like Dave Ramsey says, if you have an emergency plan, emergency fund in place, when an emergency happens, it doesn't become an emergency and a panic, it becomes an inconvenience. And that's exactly how I felt. It was an inconvenience that I had to go and get my tire fixed. And instead of before Dave Ramsey and before I found these things, it was in an emergency and I freaked out all day trying to figure out how I was going to pay for this and why I had to pay for this and what's not getting paid because of this. That's that. The other one that I stuffed because I was talking is medical. And that's more so like prescriptions, co-pays, things of that nature. The next one will be gifts. And ignore my messy table. I was going to refinish it or paint it or things, and then when they told us that we're still going to be doing schooling at home, this is also his school work table, so it's markers and paint and everything. So ignore it. I'm not going to paint it yet or restain it or finish it until I know that we're not working on this surface, because if he just marks it up again after I did all of that work, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and scratch this a little bit more, you know. Okie dokie. So the next one, so you can see there's like something here. There we go. Took it off. Got it. So the next sinking fund is clothes. And where did I do? So it should go this way. Okay. So the next one is clothes, and this is so fun. Eventually, maybe I'll get a sticker of like an example, right? So like maybe some clothing or some shoes right here, like on the sides of the stickers to make it fun. It's for fun. Sinking funds makes me happy because that means that I'm going in the right direction and able to save. Is this long enough? It's going to be long enough. So the next one is Christmas. I'm excited for this so that I can have a head start and I'm not like working all of November or working extra in November to pay for gifts, that I am actually saving up and I'm not freaking out about what I need to buy or that I didn't buy or I can't buy because of a sale. So I'll have money in there, so if I see anything I want to grab, I'll grab it. This sinking fund is for Mumbles. And Mumbles is my dog. He's my little old Chihuahua mix. And I love him to death. He is going to get a sinking fund. This is for like, since he's older, like for his hospital stays or doctor visits and shots, food, medicine, things like that. That will be next. It's nice to just have these sinking funds because even if you don't start it, then when these things come up, you won't have that money dedicated to that. So that's why I'm doing this. Even if all of these don't get stuffed all the time, at least I have it there. It's in the back of my mind. Like I said, like all of them won't get stuffed. I might not have all the money all the time to do it, but if I have $10 in medical, right? I emergencyly need, I just made that word up. If I just randomly needed, like, so spring is here, right? And then, so our allergy started to mess with us. like bad. They're saying like the pollen is really bad this season. I needed to get allergy medicine. I didn't have any more. So I had to go out of pocket, not out of pocket, but yeah, out of pocket, and pay for allergy medicine. But I didn't have a sinking fund. So even if I had $10 in there, I would have grabbed this and, you know, it would have helped. Oh, so the next one, it's vacation. I want to start this because we want to do vacation when the world opens up, and I want to be, you know, rolling. So the next one would be snowball, and this is because I am trying to complete my debt freedom, and any extra payments that I'm going to chuck up at debt is going to go in this envelope, and at the end of the month I'm gonna go ahead and pay extra on debt. So far right now I only have my car payment as debt right now, so my goal is to pay off my car by the end of the year, and that seems to be on track, so fingers crossed that that happens. Next is taxes, and not technically, I have a small business. I do nails, and that is considered a small business, and I'm going to eventually have to start paying taxes on that. Before the pandemic, I was working as a W-2 nail tech, so I didn't need to pay taxes on it. But now that the pandemic has shut down the salon and we're not going back, I started taking clients on the side, and I'm going to have to start paying taxes for that. So I wanted an envelope just so that I have a place to place taxes for when I pay quarterly. And then lastly, but not least, this is, what was that? This is my savings challenge. And this little piece of paper, this little transfer tape is holding on strong. Come on, little transfer tape, just go along a little longer. Just a little longer. You got it. You got, little buddy. So this is my last one, and I'm just naming it Savings Challenge. Okay. You got it, little buddy. This is the last one. Okay. So this one I'm going to name Savings Challenge, and don't mind if none of these are completely straight. You know, it's for me. So I'm not going to try to be perfect and like line it up and take the ruler. It's on the envelope, and that's all that matters. So go ahead and do that. So savings challenge. This is any savings challenge that I am trying to do during, I don't know, if I haven't decided if I want to do savings challenges quarterly or not. I might also do another envelope for coins because I am collecting or saving my change. So I might end up doing a envelope for change, and then maybe every quarterly add up how much change I've saved quarterly. But this time I'm doing the $5 savings challenge. I don't know how long I'm going. I have a jar already with, hold on, let me go and get the jar. Okay, so I'm doing the $5 savings challenge. So I already have a jar full of 5s. There's a 10 in here because I need to change. Is that why I need to change? No, I just put a $10 bill in there just because. I had $10 and I was like, let's save it. So I put it in here. So I already have that. But during the week, I want to be able to put my $5 in here. So every paycheck, if I do stuff sinking funds, I'm gonna put the $5 and then I can transfer it into the jar. And so that is my little sinking funds. I'm going to go and grab the cash so we can stuff this, because I am starting off and I have some cash that I need to stuff in here.